I will tell you one thing. I want to get your perspective on this before I tell you mine. What's your thought on references and people calling references?
I think largely it's a waste.
Very first person I hired was a Craigslist paralegal. When I say Craigslist paralegal, put a job listing on Craigslist. This is how far I've come, Steve. I went from hiring people off Craigslist for $10 an hour, but she had references on there, and I called them, and they talked her up like she was the greatest thing ever, and she was terrible, absolutely terrible. When I say terrible, not a terrible person, but just like not a great fit for what I needed at all, and wasn't really capable. And I found the same thing with attorneys as well, and I think some of it comes from people just wanting to be nice. You know, they don't want to say anything bad that's going to ruin somebody's career opportunities. So I don't think you're ever really getting the full story.
And you don't list someone as a reference unless you fully expect them to say nice things about you.
Right.
You know, where I've seen references, pan out is when somebody puts a reference down and they call and they just get lit up.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, you didn't even have the good judgment to call the reference and say, hey, I'm going to list you as a reference. Like, what do you think you might say?
Yeah.